The U.S. tariffs are sending shockwaves through Europe's chemical industry. Hamburg-based Hobum Oleochemicals, a family-owned company founded in 1896, now faces unprecedented uncertainty. Once a highly attractive market, the United States has become a risk-filled territory for medium-sized European chemical firms. Arnold Mergel, managing director of Hobum, explains that investing in the U.S. is currently not an option. The unpredictability of U.S. trade policy forces us to realign our growth plans, he says. Hobum produces plant-based specialized chemicals, hardening agents for epoxy resins and binders that serve industries ranging from automotive to construction. These innovative products now face a precarious future as American tariffs loom large. A particularly painful setback was a lost business opportunity in Detroit. A potential U.S. client, a supplier of undercoating products, canceled a deal that could have multiplied Hobum's sales and offset a weak automotive sector in Europe. Mergel emphasizes the dilemma. If they put an extra tax on it, two things will happen. Either it increases costs in the U.S., or our European products will be replaced by inferior local alternatives. In the end, we all lose. The stakes are high. The United States is Germany's most important chemical export partner outside the EU. In 2024, German chemical exports to the U.S. reached over 10 billion euros, with specialized chemicals accounting for the largest share. But the shadow of tariffs now affects the entire industry, leaving companies hesitant to invest or expand in America. For Hobum, plans for a fully U.S.-based operation are now off the table. Instead, the company is turning its focus to Asia, including Vietnam and Indonesia, and South America, seeking more stable markets. As a medium-sized firm, Hobum is now prioritizing its existing U.S. business, which makes up less than 10% of total turnover. Yet under current conditions, growth remains frustratingly uncertain. Industry experts warn that this uncertainty could ripple across the European chemicals sector. With tariffs unpredictable and trade tensions high, even companies with strong products and proven expertise face difficult choices. The chemical sector, a cornerstone of Europe's manufacturing economy, may now find itself forced to rethink global strategies entirely.
Well, we are a pretty small company. We were thinking about it, but the starting investment for a completely new production would be too high for us. So currently it's no option for us to produce in the US. Also, I have to be honest, the overall situation is still very uncertain. And I hear from other companies that they are a little bit reluctant about heavy investments in the US right now because nobody knows what's going to happen in the next weeks and months. So we need some time to figure that out, and if more stability is in the market and the political framework, then we might think about it again. Currently it's not an option.
Immer so an die Wand geklebt, sie kriegen den nicht mehr runter, dann zerstören sie den Spiegel. Genau. Sieht hat eine riesige Renaissance, lebt auch in der Windenergie. Ja. Und wenn Sie dann in den Baumarkt gehen, dann erschrecken Sie ja, was das kostet, nicht?
We have the best cars in the world, we have the best machinery, we have the best chemistry in the world. If they put an extra tax on it, two things will happen. It either increases costs in the US, or our products from Europe will be replaced by inferior local products. In the end, we lose, they lose, nobody wins. I have no understanding for the situation. Well, to be honest, until the end of last year, it has been the US. It is a small market for us. It's below 10% of our turnover, but it still is very interesting. But we have shifted a little bit towards China and India and Southeast Asia. Look into Malaysia, look into Vietnam, look into Indonesia. These are very interesting markets. And as I said, we are a small company, so for us, even medium-sized markets can be very, very interesting.
As the world watches, the question remains: will tariffs and trade policies stifle innovation and growth, or will companies adapt by exploring new markets and solutions? Hobum Oleochemicals' story highlights the real human and economic cost of these policies, a cautionary tale for businesses navigating the turbulent waters of global trade. For viewers, the message is clear. The future of Europe's chemical industry is being reshaped by U.S. trade policy, and the decisions made today could have lasting consequences for companies, workers, and global markets alike.